live. Get this fucking green screen going. Bear with me for 1 second. Oh, do. There we go. Fuck yeah. Hello. So the one person that's already waiting here, I think I know who you are. But hello. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream. Just gonna relax for a few minutes before we jump into the fucking topics that I've got prepped. We got some mildly interesting ones today. Not a whole lot going on today, but there are some interesting fucking developments. Everything that's been going on, politics-wise. It's fun to fucking discuss some of the shit that I saw today. Some of the more interesting shit, for sure. Let's just stay. Could we talk a little bit more Kash Patel? He's back in the news again, doing his fucking Senate shit. Can we talk about Trump? Can we talking about? I put something else in the fucking title as well. Oh, the government shutdown shit. We're gonna be talking about all that today. As soon as we get a few more people up in here, maybe. Let's see how it goes. Seems like there's already 0 people in here, but that's okay. I'll fucking sit here and talk to my background. I don't give a shit. Hey, what's up? What's up, Mr. Vixie Puff? Justin Hendren, how's it going? Howdy. What's going on? We're just, we're kind of warming up to the stream a little bit. We're going to jump into the topics. Hello, everybody who's in here. Appreciate y'all. Drop a like if you would, please. Drop a like, drop a sub if you feel so inclined. Comment in the chat. If you got anything you want me to respond to, by all means. We got a few different topics I put up in the title that we have to discuss. It's impending government shutdown. It might be coming up on the October 1st. You play Fortnite? I do not play Fortnite. No. Thank you for your question, though. Talking about Trump's new visa policies. Seem to be the headline news for some reason right now. He announced like $100 million. You can pay $100 million to have a tech visa, and you can pay $1 million. I'm sorry, 100,000, not 100 million. 100,000 for the tech visa, and then $1 million for a permanent resident visa. If you want to fucking get into America now. So that's one of the. For some reason, that's headline news. It is kind of interesting though. He's just offering up citizenships, like naturalized citizenships, anyways, for a flat sum of fucking money. That's not the first time he's announced that. I think he'd already planned to do the citizenship thing before, the permanent citizenship. Before for $1 million. I believe that was the thing that he had announced early on. I play Fortnite. Add me at Server Boss 8. I don't play Fortnite, so sorry. I don't know why you're advertising your Fortnite shit up in here, but okay. We got Kash Patel. He was up at the Senate today, making a fucking ass of himself. Justifying why he won't release the fucking Epstein files, making a bunch of fucking excuses, being a fucking dumbass. I thought that was pretty interesting. It's basically a repeat of his previous fucking appearance in the Senate. And then there was something else I put. Oh yeah, the government fucking shutdown. They can't come together on a fucking budget bill again. And I saw even there's one Democrat that went over to go fucking vote with the Republicans on that fucking House budget shit. the whatever the Congress budget thing was like fucking Fetterman across the goddamn lines. I'm a kid. Okay. Hello. Hey kid. But fucking Fetterman, he crossed party lines once again, just like fucking just like that fucking idiot in the early part of the Trump administration, Schumer, I believe it was, Chuck Schumer, the dude who also crossed party lines to go vote with the Republicans. Fucking Elon Musk threatened to reveal Trump on Epstein files. Well, I mean, if Elon Musk manages to fucking do that, I'll give him kudos. I don't really like Elon all that much, but hey, broken clock, right? Right twice a fucking day. If Elon manages to get anything done in regards to those fucking Epstein files, then I'll give him props. I'll give him props on this show. I don't care. I still think he's a Nazi fucking piece of shit, though. I love your background. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like the stream, y'all. Like the stream. Every time y'all like the stream, it gets more people up in here. So I appreciate y'all coming in here, showing me love, showing me support. The romance fell apart. Well, yeah, it sure fucking did. The second Elon realized that Trump wasn't going to help him out with his, like, EV tax credits and all that shit, he was like, this ain't really working out. He got tired of being the shadow president pretty fucking quick. Elon's a pretty hard guy to fucking like, though, personally. Anyone who does a fucking Sieg Heil in front of the entire world at the President of the United States inauguration, that's fucking disgraceful shit right there. Still. The romance fell apart. Yeah, it sure did. Elon he paid him, I believe he paid Trump $350 million just to have Elon support. That was his campaign donation in 2024, if I recall correctly. He was a big time fucking Trump supporter, big time Trump donor. He went all the fucking way with that shit. And look where it got him. Smoking is bad, okay? Yeah, it sure is. Don't smoke. Don't want to end up smoking some good fucking CBD cigarettes like me. It's the worst place to end up. Here, you want to see the fucking lighter that handles it all? That's the wrong fucking side. Goddamn. There you go. It's my fucking smoking lighter. I've had it for a minute. Probably have to go replace it eventually, but I like that lighter. It's my favorite that I've found out in the fucking wild. Sure, you can find other Tiger ones out there though. I found it at a fucking Walgreens. Kash Patel, he's been revealing himself to be fucking extremely fucking inept. What else is going on that you want to tell us about? There's a few other things. Why are you gay? Good question. Fuck Ukraine. There's a few other things. There's still this kind of like cultural issue of like MAGA cancel culture I'd like to fucking touch on, have a conversation about. I was watching this video from Shoe on Head. I was watching it on the Deep Fat Pride podcast. They were fucking covering her video. They were talking about her. They were talking about the video that she made regarding the Charlie Kirk thing, regarding fucking her opinions on all that shit. And she had some pretty interesting things to say, mostly just fucking weeping about him dying and making a bunch of really dumb arguments, fucking lionizing him, talking about what a great guy he was. Or not, maybe not a great guy, but she's definitely playing defense for him more than she really should have been, frankly. She's talking about how sick everyone who's making jokes on the left is. Like, that's going to appeal to anyone on the left. It's making her grifting fucking videos. I thought that was interesting. Don't have much to comment besides that. I don't really watch her shit too fucking much these days. There's a black man that they found hanging in fucking Missouri. That they ruled a suicide. He was hanging from a tree, just like the classic lynching style over in Missouri, I think, or Mississippi, one of the fucking deep south states. I forget which one it exactly was, but you can go look it up. It's a story that's making the rounds right now. And they ruled it a fucking suicide. Because, yeah, I don't know. That's just absurd to me. That's some more fucking Epstein-y kind of shit. It's a real Epstein-y kind of suicide right there, if you ask me. It's absurd fucking shit. It seems like the direction this country's headed in is like we're bringing back shit like lynchings. We're bringing back that kind of reactionary sort of fucking culture again. Or bringing back really dumb shit like that. So, yeah. What can you fucking say? Wasn't he beat up with broken bones? Yeah, he was. I believe they said his legs were broken. Or maybe I'm getting that wrong. But they said the story that I heard was that he did have a couple bones fucking broken. So, presumably, whatever happened to this poor dude, it was he got beaten the shit out of and then fucking strung up in a fucking tree in some part of the fucking deep south. I'm pretty sure it was Mississippi or Missouri. I can't remember fucking which at the moment. I'm going off the fucking dome, so take what I say with a grain of fucking salt if you would. But you know, that's where we're at. That's where we're at in fucking America right now. We're just we're not in a good fucking place as far as that shit's concerned. Kind of hard to climb a tree with broken bones. Yeah, no shit. You got that right. It's I don't know. I'm not sure what exactly to comment on that story besides that it's obviously bullshit the way it's being fucking reported. It's just an example of like the media all accepting that narrative for some reason, and the cops all accepting that narrative, or the cops just making up that narrative, whatever the fuck the case is there. Just I don't know. It's really fucking disgusting shit. I want to say it's really bizarre, but it's really not all that bizarre when you think about the strain of fucking racism that exists still in this country, the amount of people who clearly just want fucking lynchings to be a thing again. Jesus. I wish I could say I was surprised, but I'm really not, honestly, at this point. It's just sad. It should have some sort of fucking emotional weight. It should fucking affect me more when it comes to shit like that, but appalling. Yeah, it really is fucking appalling. Yeah. I don't know. I know Colin Kaepernick came out and he said he was going to have a private autopsy done to fucking determine what actually happened there. I don't think it would take a fucking, whatever you call those people, the people who do autopsies, the name escapes me for the moment. I don't think it would take one of those people to fucking figure out that it wasn't a fucking suicide. I mean, he was hanging from the tree with a fucking noose around his neck. I mean, you know, that's a pretty like familiar, I guess is the word, familiar image of fucking lynching in this country. That's something that used to be done all the fucking time back when America was a lot more racist and people could get away with that a lot more. It's not really something you expect to see in modern fucking times. And then, you know, I see these fucking videos of DC. You got these fucking stormtrooper motherfuckers like the National Guard that are wandering around fucking DC. You got these people who are like these far right motherfuckers, like these far right groups that are all just like wandering around patrolling fucking DC, talking about how much they love their fucking country, like not talking about how they need to unite the fucking country. They're not saying against what. You never noticed that. They're talking about fucking like white supremacist kind of shit, white nationalist kind of shit, Christian nationalist kind of shit, all that fun stuff. We're not in a good fucking place at all when it comes to shit like that. Nope. I don't know how to report on it every fucking day or talk about it every fucking day without just saying like, yeah, this is not a good state of affairs to be in. We shouldn't want fucking white nationalism or Christian nationalism for that matter. I don't really want this shit around me. I don't really want to turn on the fucking news and see like, oh, it's everywhere right now. I don't know what else to fucking say, but it is gross. It is everywhere. It is rank. It's not something to be fucking proud of. Something that's like a humiliation fucking ritual for the entire country, as far as I'm concerned. People in Europe and people in South America, people in every other part of the fucking world are looking at us with fucking. They should be looking at us with a little bit of fucking concern right now. Like, what do they got fucking going on over in America? Yeah, I get it. We're not the only country that's got shit going on. Nepal's got shit going on. France, the shit's popping off over in fucking France too. I was watching a video of like protesters over in France, fucking with the cops. They're like getting shot at. Shit's going down over there too, but we're not in a good fucking place over here either. We got a lot of fucking shit to deal with at the moment. Trump's ramping up the fucking militias. He's still talking about sending troops over into fucking Chicago, keeping his fucking troops over there in LA. It's like ratcheting up the fucking temperature as much as he fucking can in this country. Like what? I don't know what you mean by like what. If you could clarify, please. You go first. More details, please. I was just saying, Trump is fucking, you know, he's, I lost my goddamn train of thought. I was trying to say that Trump is fucking, you know, ratcheting the fucking temperature up in this country by fucking not really, like, he's not really allowing people the chance to fucking calm down, let the fucking political tensions to sort of fucking level off for a little while before he introduces whatever the fucking next big drama is, or the next big news story, whatever the fucking next big news cycle is going to be about. It's always something big. Like, I think I've said it before in other streams, but this country has, like, practically zero fucking attention span. We're always moving on to the next fucking story, the next fucking thing, the next fucking big ordeal that we all have to focus on. We all have to make this fucking news cycle about. For this past week and a half, this past week, however long it's been about this Charlie Kirk shit. That's been all the fucking discourse has been about. It's been interesting, but it's already getting fucking stale. People are looking for things to talk about that are outside of that. But Trump himself doesn't want to seem to fucking tell his base, to tell his supporters to calm the fuck down. What do you think about the big beautiful bill he's so proud of? I mean, it's a big beautiful fucking waste. It's not beautiful, obviously, but I'm making fun of it. And it cut fucking like tons and tons of people off of fucking Medicaid, leaving them to fucking starve, leaving them without any fucking sort of health care. It's pretty horrifying, and he gave a bunch of fucking tax cuts to his like rich billionaire fucking buddies with that fucking bullshit. It's not good. And now they have to come up with another fucking budget bill, a temporary one, before October the 1st, before the government kind of just shuts the fuck down. That'll be interesting if the government does shut down. We haven't had one in a minute, but it's been threatened a few times. And this story always comes up. It happens every fucking year. There's always this fucking crisis where neither party can get their fucking shit together. They can't fucking agree on a goddamn budget. So they threaten the idea of a shutdown, and then they fucking all come together at the 11th hour and make it somehow work. And I'm sure it's going to be the exact same this time. That's what happened last time. They didn't let the fucking government shut down. But it'll be interesting to see if they do let it shut down. I'm curious to see if they'll actually allow that to happen. I don't think they will though. That's usually not. They usually don't let it get quite that far, but you never fucking know. You never know. These motherfuckers in Congress. So I know Rand Paul, the libertarian motherfucker, he's already voted against it. John Fetterman's voted for it. There's another senator I'm sorry, there was another congresswoman. Whichever side hasn't voted yet. The people, the side with less fucking people. There was another Republican who had voted against it as well. They just need 4 fucking votes to actually get it passed. Or their little interim fucking measure that they need to get it going. They're just 4 votes fucking shy. I'm sure they'll come up with them. They always fucking do. That's all. As far as the big beautiful bill goes, it was a giveaway. It was a giveaway to the corporations in this country. A giveaway to his fucking rich friends. All he did was just cut taxes for them. That's really all he gives a shit about. Not much else to say there. It was a big fucking bailout for his fucking friends. Yeah. I'm not really sure what to make of Trump these days, to be honest with you. The dude seems to be fucking losing it a little bit on some things. There's been kind of a debate that's going on about what's going on in his fucking head, whether he's going fucking insane and he's starting to buy into his own propaganda and believe his own fucking bullshit, or whether he's just fucking actively like lying about everything and just somehow trying to keep all his fucking lies together. And to me, I kind of wonder if he just believes his own fucking lies, if he's managed to fucking delude himself in his own fucking rhetoric. Because the way he fucking talks is, it's fascinating to fucking watch to me. Trump is an interesting fucking guy to just kind of pay attention to like his own mannerisms, the way he speaks, the way he responds to certain things, how petty he is. You can tell what he actually gives a shit about and what he doesn't. So whenever he was asked about fucking Charlie Kirk on the news, a reporter came up to him and asked him about it. They were like, hey, what do you think about this whole Charlie Kirk shit? He fucking immediately pivoted away. He's like, oh, we're building a fucking White House ballroom. That was like the only thing on his fucking mind when he was asked about it. And then later, you know, we all saw his reaction fucking later. He tried to cover his own ass later because he realized, like, I'm sure he watched that clip and was like, oh shit, this looks terrible fucking optically. And he released his little fucking video talking about the subject later. It's interesting to see his mind in action. It's interesting to see things that he actually fucking cares about and the way he responds to certain situations. And like whenever his feet are on whenever someone actually does attempt to at least hold his feet to the fire fucking a little bit, see how he tries to wriggle out of a fucking situation. Like that interview he did with Kilmar Abrego Garcia like a while back, where they were trying to sorry, not with Kilmar Abrego Garcia, it was about Kilmar Abrego Garcia. It was the interview with the reporter. She showed him the picture of like his knuckles, where it had like symbols on his knuckles, and someone had literally like photoshopped MS-13 on top of it. It's clearly fake. Clearly the symbols didn't read MS-13. It was just fucking tattoos that he had. But Trump fucking took one look at that picture in that interview. And he's like, oh, no, clearly it says MS-13 right there on his fucking knuckles. And one can't help but wonder, how much does he really believe in the shit that he says? I think it's more than people think. I think people just think that he lies with every fucking breath. I'm not sure if I believe that fucking narrative in particular. I'm not sure how much I believe that's how he fucking is. So that's one thing that kind of fascinates me about fucking Trump, because it really does seem like he could be fucking like just the most fucking proficient liar, or at least the most like consistent liar, I guess. Like in that he consistently lies all the fucking time about everything. But I think he's managed to fool himself after a certain point. I think he's managed to go down the pathological liar route and just convince his own fucking brain everything he says is fucking true. And no matter what he says, it's always going to be true because he's always right. He's the best at everything. He's right about everything. He's the most knowledgeable. He's the most capable. I think I think that really does kind of feed into his own fucking ego quite a bit. I don't want to psychoanalyze the guy too fucking much, but it is kind of interesting to think about just the way that his fucking brain seems to work. At least from the fucking outside sort of data that we can get, that we can fucking glean off of him to see, like, the shit that he says in public. I think every now and then he gets caught showing that he just, I'm assuming you mean he just doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, maybe. I think that's also probably true a lot of the time. Whenever he just doesn't feel like answering shit, he's like, doesn't really, he comes across like he just doesn't give a shit. We've seen that a few different times. He usually doesn't fucking do it in front of the media, though. It's usually a little bit more private. We'll see it a little bit later. He's usually not fucking brazen enough to fucking, well, maybe he is sometimes, I guess. I don't know. Trump is pretty fucking dumb. He's pretty unhinged. He will just tell reporters to like he was talking to that reporter fucking a day or two ago, talking about the reporter from the fucking Australia who was reporting on the Charlie Kirk thing or the Epstein thing. I forget which. They were just challenging him in like the slightest fucking way. He was like, I'm gonna fucking talk to your superiors. I'm gonna get you in trouble. We're gonna sue your fucking network. I don't know if it's like lack of giving a fuck or if it's just how fucking petty the dude can fucking be. He does seem very fucking petty. Like extremely fucking petty. That's another thing I noticed about Trump. He's just he acts like a fucking oversized goddamn toddler at times. He's not the only one. You ever read Dead Zone? I have not. Is that a Stephen King book? I think it is. That title sounds familiar. I've definitely heard of that title before, but I'm not sure who fucking wrote it. I've definitely not read it, so maybe one day. The Dead Zone. That sounds cool. I think, is that also a fucking movie as well? I feel like that's something else besides a fucking book. But no, I have not read it. No. Trump is he's an interesting character study. He's an interesting guy. I'd love to fucking figure out what makes that dude really tick. And part of me wonders if he just fucking, like, I mean, there's definitely, like, an inflated fucking ego thing. His ego is fucking gigantic. It's huge. It's massive. It's the biggest, you know, I'm not even going to try and do a fucking impression. Yes, it is. There was a politician running for president that was a madman. Trump has been compared to him many times. Google Greg Stilson. Okay. I think the most obvious comparison that comes up with Trump, though, is Ronald Reagan. He seems to have modeled himself, at least in the first term, his original Trump administration. He tried to model himself after Reagan quite a bit. And he seems to emulate Reagan a lot. He seems to emulate fucking Andrew Jackson a lot. He said his favorite American president is Andrew Jackson, I believe. And he even stole fucking Reagan's campaign slogan, because Reagan, he originally used MAGA, but he said, let's make it, instead of make America great again, it's let's make America great again. Yeah, in his dream. So, yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, I've got separate criticisms of fucking Reagan, but you gotta admit, even Reagan is more fucking iconic. He's also way more fucking popular with the American people than Trump will ever fucking be. I think Yeah. Reagan had his own number of scandals as well. You know, like the Iran Contra affair, a few other things. Fucking, he was also one of the older presidents we've had in office. He was also like fucking pushing his 70s by the time he was out of office, like 78. He's fucking crazy old by the time he was out. It seemed like he had suffered from a little bit of fucking dementia near the goddamn end. But I don't want to comment too much on Reagan. I'm not the most well-educated person on Reagan. I'm not a fan of his either. But in terms of the popularity contest, I have to admit, he's definitely more popular than Trump is. He had a fucking way higher approval rating even out of office than Trump did. So, you gotta give him that, right? Reagan was a professional actor as opposed to Trump, who can't act his way out of a paper bag. Yeah, that's also true. Reagan himself was actually a fucking movie star. He had appeared in movies in like the 40s and 50s before that. And he had actually been trained up in fucking Hollywood. Now, Trump himself, he also had his own TV show. He had The fucking Apprentice, but that's a reality TV show. Yeah, it's debatable how much of that show is fucking acting or not. I've never watched fucking The Apprentice because I don't really get into it. It seems like a mostly ego-driven show for him, as far as I can tell. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Reagan definitely has him beat on acting chops. Once again, undeniable. I've never seen any of his movies, but he was a popular actor before he became president. You could say he almost ruined his fucking reputation by becoming president, because he was more unpopular as president than he was as a fucking movie star, if I'm not mistaken. But he was also a fairly popular president as well, with the fucking conservatives and libertarians of this country. Every time I talk to someone about Reagan who's on the right, they all lionize him. They all talk about what a great guy he was, how well he ran this fucking country. They all talk about Reaganomics. They all talk about all that shit. So. Yeah, I don't really have Trump pegged too much for a fucking actor. Trump just seems like he almost seems childish in some ways, because he blurts the first fucking thing out a lot of times. He's thinking. He doesn't really pause to think too fucking often. He reaches inside of him, and whatever's in his fucking gut, and sort of spits it the fuck out to the people that he's talking to. So if you've ever Trump acts up. Yeah, he does. What's up, Flair? He sure does. If you've never done this, I recommend you go print out just a single fucking speech of one of his campaign speeches, either from any of the 3 fucking presidential campaigns that he's run. His first campaign, his second one in 2020 that didn't go anywhere, or his last one. Go print out a fucking transcript of that shit and just attempt to try and fucking read that shit. Just read it out loud to your fucking self. And just try to make fucking sense of what he's actually trying to say. It's fucking impossible. It sounds kind of more presentable when he's actually giving speeches, because he's actually, like, rhetorically speaking, he's an okay speaker. He can get his fucking message across. He can rile up a fucking crowd. He can get them all excited. He's okay and patient with having to lie. Well, yeah, maybe. But, he's a good speaker. But the points that he's actually trying to get across, the message that he's actually saying in those fucking speeches is incoherent. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't even make sense grammatically half the fucking time. It sounds like word fucking salad. It really does. But he's so good at pushing out those little fucking slogans to his fucking base. He's so good at fucking capturing these little fucking nuggets of things that he knows that his base will like. He's so good at fucking saying these little fucking, like, soundbite fucking slogans, like drain the fucking swamp, or lock her up, or whatever the fuck. He's so good at getting a fucking crowd to get on his fucking side. And that's really the fucking genius of someone like Trump. It's that they all fucking like his bluntness. Fake news was amazing. It really was. Like, you got to give him to that's the thing that I always say about fucking Trump, that a lot of people on the left either ignore or just don't fucking recognize, is that rhetorically he's got most fucking people on the left just beat, because he's a little bit on the obnoxious side, but the average American kind of likes that. They find that charming. Hell, I find it kind of charming sometimes myself. He's funny. He's got a little bit of fucking, like, kind of childish fucking wit to him. If you go back and watch him in the 2015 primaries, like, before he was even elected president, before, like, whenever he was still primarying the other fucking Republican candidates, and you go watch his fucking debates on stage with them, like, he just fucking trashes everyone else around him. He's a total fucking, like, schoolyard fucking bully whenever he's talking to these, like, Rand Paul or, I don't know, whatever fucking nameless goddamn Republicans that were on the fucking stage with him on those nights. I don't even fucking remember them, because Trump just stole the fucking show. He's a consummate fucking entertainer. He's great at being an entertainer. He's really fucking genius about that. Because You'd Be in Jail was so good. Yeah, it is. It's funny. And hell, I mean, you know, it even makes me laugh nowadays. And he's always been good at that shit. He's always been fucking pretty reasonably good at just bullying the fucking shit out of whoever he's fucking debating or talking to. He's always good at being fucking dominant. He's always good at fucking... He's got rhetoric fucking nailed. It's his actual platform, his talking points, that are what fucking turn me away from him. But if just imagine someone like fucking Bernie Sanders with the rhetorical capabilities of someone like Trump, and you would have a monster fucking candidate for the fucking left. You would have someone who's a fucking genius. Because that would resonate with probably a lot of fucking conservatives. I imagine a lot of conservatives would vote for a candidate like that. I feel like just on rhetoric alone, that would fucking resonate with them. They'd be like, holy shit, I like the way this guy fucking speaks, you know? So, like, and then, you know, it might be a little bit of a harder sell to get people on board with, like, democratic socialism or social democracy, but, you know, the majority of the people in this country do want universal health care. A lot of people think that's a good fucking idea. A lot of people do want the minimum wage to be fucking raised. You can sell people on these talking points if you have a candidate that has fucking energy. If they have fucking aura that they can fucking farm. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they just have something about them, they have to have, like, I've heard people like Vosh call it fucking main character energy. And it sounds kind of silly, it sounds kind of fucking internet brain, but it really is the fucking case. When it comes to a fucking political candidate, you want someone like fucking Zoran Mamdani, who actually does have fucking main character energy, but he can't run for fucking president. You want someone who has that fucking level of charisma, that level of fucking intrigue. And Trump is, in comparison to just about every other fucking Democratic candidate I've ever fucking seen, with maybe the exception of Bernie, he just blows them out of the fucking water. It's no wonder he fucking resonates with so many fucking people. People like characters that have traits that are easy to flanderize. Confidence. I'm not sure you mean by flanderize. But, you know, Trump is fucking brilliant when it comes to his fucking rhetorical strategy. He's got that nailed to the fucking wall. I mean, it's not like he's gonna fucking need it anymore. He's not running for president. But if you want to go back and examine the reasons why he's won so far, both against Hillary and against Kamala, that's the real fucking reason for me. Who's your favorite for president? Who would you elect? I mean, I wanted fucking Bernie all three times he's ran. Well, twice, actually. Yeah, I would see Bernie Sanders up in there. He's kind of lost me a little bit with this fucking support of Israel shit. He's had a few fucking bad moments, but generally speaking, when it comes to his platform, introducing social democracy to America, introducing universal health care, college for fucking everyone, raising the minimum wage to a livable fucking wage, I'm in support of all of those things. But Bernie himself is kind of weak, because he bent the knee twice. He bent the knee to Hillary all the way back in 2015 or 2016, whenever he lost the fucking primary to her, and then he bent the knee again to fucking Joe Biden. So I don't know if Bernie can fucking do it this next time around. Maybe he can. Who fucking knows? I liked Hillary. I really did not. I didn't even really like her much back then, but whatever. I still voted for her, I suppose. Can't take that away. There's not much for me to. There's just not much for me to fucking latch onto when it comes to Hillary Clinton. Traits that they have that are easily identified. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean Trump is definitely fucking identifiable. Even if you don't fucking agree with his politics whatsoever, like I can definitely see how like the average fucking Joe Schmo, average American fucking voter could identify with him. It's no fucking. It's like it's fucking obvious how they can fucking relate to just the way he speaks. Because a lot of them are the same. A lot of them act the same way. A lot of them are as petty as he is. A lot of them are as blunt as he is. You know. So it's no secret. I really think that's the advantage that Trump has had every fucking time he's been running against other fucking people. He's got rhetoric fucking nailed. He's got his fucking speaking style nailed. He's got his fucking comedic fucking timing nailed. As silly as that might sound for politics, you know what? I mean, if anything, Trump proved that that's actually kind of fucking important whenever you're running a political campaign. You should be fucking relatable to the crowd. You should make them fucking laugh. Cheetah, LMAO. Coworker, you're responding to Flair. Okay. Coworker called him an orange Cheeto, loved it. Yeah. I mean, he is an orange fucking Cheeto. That's kind of a lame joke, but, you know. I've heard that one a million times. I agree. It's a funny line. It is. But it's just, in terms of actual governance, in terms of his actual policies, it turns out, you know, even a lot of fucking MAGA voters, they'll fucking gotta add it fucking like this. Hang on. There we go. I mean, a lot of MAGA voters don't really agree with this fucking platform whenever they realize, like, oh shit, he actually wants to do a lot more fucked up shit than we fucking initially realized. Now, there are fucking the Nazis that like him, or the actual fucking far-right extremists that do fucking like him. But I don't know if that's the majority of his fucking base. I think a lot of his base just likes the way he speaks. They like how much of a fucking meme he is. Take your laughs where you can get them. Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of his base just sort of fucking, he just sort of resonates with him in a way that most politicians don't. And even if that's fucking bullshit, even if it's a facade, even if it's not true, he like the idea that Trump is not a politician was something that was kind of bandied about early on in his first term. That was what a lot of people told me. They were like, he doesn't sound like a politician. He doesn't act like a fucking politician. And the truth to me, by the way, I've never really accepted that. I've never really fucking believed that. He does sound and act like a politician to me. But I can see where they get that impression. I can see why they think that. I can see why they're fooled into believing that. Because it's easy to fall for the way he speaks and to be like, oh, this dude is just like me. He's just a fucking rich billionaire with all the same interests, like just some fucking random schlub from the South. You know, whoever. I think he bought his re-election with the stimulus package. Everyone I know is holding their breath thinking he will do it again. Well, I mean, if that was the case, he would have won in 2020. So I don't know if that's the case or not. Maybe there'll be another stimulus package. That would be kind of nice. I mean, I'm not going to fucking turn it down. And nobody else I know is either. That wouldn't be enough for me to fucking vote for someone. Just about every president that I've seen since I've been able to vote has dropped the stimulus package. Trump did in his first term. Biden did. I'm sure Trump will do it again at some point. Who knows? It's always a way to fucking get the people on your side because it's always an easy fucking W whenever your popularity is sinking. Send them fucking $800. Send them $1,200. Send them whatever fucking stimulus package we can send them. You know, whatever. Maybe we'll see it. Probably not. No tax on tips is W. I agree with that. There shouldn't be any fucking tax on tips. That is actually a Trump policy I do like. I don't know if he actually got that through, but I mean, that's just a minor fucking thing, but it is a good thing. I mean, people who have to work for fucking tips shouldn't be fucking taxed at the very fucking least, and they should be paid a living wage, frankly. But the fact that if they don't have to pay tax on tips, that's a good thing. I don't have any issue with that. It's not like Trump can't have a fucking good thought every once in a while, a good idea every once in a while. He's got far more fucking disgusting ideas than me, like ramping up the DHS and ICE, making them fucking comparable to the Gestapo, and doing all this fucking running and hiding from the Epstein shit, partnering up with Elon Musk, and making themselves both look like a bunch of fucking idiots, running our government, making everyone wonder if Elon himself was the goddamn shadow president for like 5 months. However long he was there, I'm pretty sure Elon was all the way, it was up there until fucking May. Lying constantly, or in some people's views, being fucking delusional constantly, depending on how you want to fucking look at that. Yeah, that's why tax and tips is disgusting. I actually do kind of agree with that. I mean, if we're gonna live in a culture where fucking people have to work for tips, they shouldn't have to fucking pay taxes on them. I mean, it should be the case that they don't have to work for tips at all, frankly. They should just work for a fucking living wage. They should be paid like 20, 25 an hour, whatever the fuck it takes to fucking actually survive in this country. They shouldn't have to work for tips, but if we're gonna continue with that system, then yeah, no taxing on them. That's a no-brainer. This is oddly Trump-focused stream, but I'm kind of enjoying talking about him a little bit. He really is sort of fucking fascinating to me. He's a fascinating guy to fucking discuss. There's a lot going on in his fucking brain. The national minimum wage is $7.35. I assume you mean $7.25, which is what it is. And yeah, it's way too fucking low. The minimum wage should be fucking raised like much fucking higher. If I had to put a new minimum wage on the fucking country, I would say 25 an hour is about where everyone should be. I mean, if we're gonna keep inflation this fucking high. But corporations, they don't want to pay their workers that much. They're greedy fucks. Simple as that. You can't really live on $7.25 an hour. That's absurd. And the minimum wage hasn't been raised since 2009, that's about 16 years. If my math is right. Yeah, 16 years. It's definitely fucking overdue. People were calling for $15 an hour back in 2016. So, for now it's 15. It was $5.15, I think. I'm almost 54 now. Goddamn. Yeah. It's insane how much is stalled. Just right there. It used to be a lot more acceptable when inflation wasn't so fucking ridiculously goddamn high. People could actually live on $5.15 an hour. At least for a little while there. There was a period of time where it was a lot easier. I don't think minimum wage is an ideal solution. It's too slow to change. Inflation is a killer. I don't know. You might be right about that, but if we're going to continue with the system like capitalism, we're going to continue with the system we have now. We should at least bump people up. We should at least tie the minimum wage to fucking inflation and just never fucking worry about this goddamn issue any longer. It's like, stop fucking making this a cultural issue or an issue that people have to fucking discuss. Just make these fucking greedy ass corporations pay their goddamn workers more. It's not like they fucking can't afford it. I'm tired of hearing that shit. They obviously fucking can. It's kind of up a whole $2. Good golly, Miss Molly. Yeah. Good old Trump. Trump. He's an interesting kind of guy. Companies used to give pensions for retirement as an incentive to company loyalty. Some of them still do. I remember I was working for Amazon. They offered a 401k plan. It's not quite the same as a pension, not quite secure, obviously, but something. But you got to work for a shitty ass company like fucking Amazon to go get it. Which is that's a hard sell for me personally, and a lot of other people. No one wants to fucking work at Amazon, breaking their fucking back for 40 fucking years, working at that shithole company for as long as that, making that their whole fucking career, their whole goddamn lives. That shit just sucks. I don't think anyone's against the idea of fucking working, but it's a pretty shitty life that we've guaranteed for people. Whenever people are able to work full time, they are able to secure their own fucking future like that. You can work shitty part-time minimum wage jobs, or you can go work in some fucking warehouse for 40 hours a week for the rest of your life and budget that out and find some fucking way to live off that. Or you can sink or swim in the fucking arts. You can do what I'm doing. You can take a gigantic fucking risk and try and become a fucking streamer. It's pretty fucking desperate out here. It's disturbing. It is. If there was a better social safety net for whenever people were out of a fucking job or are unable to work, it would be a whole fucking different story. If it wasn't a requirement to be able to fucking work to live, it would be a lot better. If you could guarantee a life, people could just focus on their own fucking passions, on what they wanted to fucking do instead of what they had to do. I think you would have a much better society. You could have a fucking new artistic renaissance in the modern age instead of people wasting their fucking lives away. I'm gonna go get me some more ice. I'll be right fucking back. One sec. Back. We're back. Don't spill. Shit. If companies see employees as a number, then they shouldn't be surprised to be treated like an ATM. Yeah, I fucking agree. I don't necessarily know that having a bunch of fucking giant-ass mega corporations running the fucking world is a good thing either, so. When you don't get 2 weeks notice for getting fired, yeah, exactly. They're not gonna fucking give you 2 weeks notice before they fire you. They'll just come up to you at the end of your fucking shift and be like, get the fuck out, bitch. We don't need you no more. That's just about every job I've ever worked. Yeah, I've never really been fired, but that's how they fire people. That's how it goes down. They don't give you no fucking notice for shit. Even if you go out of your fucking way to give them a fucking 2 weeks notice. Fuck you, Lane. Did you get fired? No, I quit. I didn't give them no fucking notice when I quit either. I just walked right the fuck out. I made a video talking about it. It's on my channel. It's a video called Freedom. I went into work for about an hour and a half that day. I just walked right the fuck out. I was just fucking just not feeling it that day. I was fucking sick of it. I was like, fuck this. I'm just, it's Amazon, it sucks. That's why. I'd worked there for 2.5 years. As it wasn't getting any fucking better, it wasn't getting any fucking easier. Just weighing down on my fucking soul. It's like I gotta get away from this fucking place. Even if I'm doing another fucking shitty job that I hate, it's at least not this shit. I'd rather be focused my efforts on this shit at any rate. It's not much of a job, but fuck it. I don't know. Maybe I'll blow up one of these fucking days. I never fucking know. Amazon's horrible though. They keep track of everything you do. They keep track of your fucking rate. The rate at which you fucking do shit. Bills. I mean, I got a bike. I'll fucking deliver shit if I need to pay bills. I'll figure something out. Sometimes you gotta go fucking all in and just focus on one thing though. Call me crazy, I don't fucking know. It's not a great company to work for though. And they push you quite hard, physically, mentally. You gotta deal with managers who are fucking annoying, anal retentive, not easy to fucking get along with. They constantly push you. They expect more. They treat you like a fucking number on a goddamn page. And I don't really want to be that for the rest of my fucking life. I had a personality before I went to fucking Amazon, and I spent 2.5 years barely fucking talking to anyone at work. I don't know. I've got a lot more in my fucking brain that I want to open up and talk about. I'd much rather be doing this shit, frankly. And I'll make money off it eventually if I get enough people to watch my shit, to follow me. If I attract enough people in here, I'll start making money off it eventually. It'll be slow, and it'll be fucking extremely slow. It'll be a lot of work. It'll be just as much work as Amazon, but it'll at least be something I can fucking take pride in. It'll be something I can fucking pour my own fucking passions into. That's something, I don't know, that's far more defensible to me. That's just how it is. It didn't go out. Okay, never mind. Thought it went out. Guess not. Whatever. Hello. Hello, Mr. Typero OP. What's up? What you got on your mind, buddy? Hello, 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 hello. I am later than I. You know, you're right on time. Yeah, isn't that crazy? There's no fucking airplanes tonight. Not as many as there were fucking yesterday. There must have been something fucking special going on yesterday. Because there were like fucking 20 of them that launched in like the first 40 fucking minutes of that stream. Go back and watch it. I didn't fucking count them, but they were just a fuckload. They were interrupting me like every fucking 3 minutes. And they must have just been all fucking lined up like yesterday. They were being fucking way more obnoxious than tonight. I think I've heard like 3 go by tonight. There's been nowhere near as many. It's fucking bizarre. They're not interrupting me at all tonight, which I'm grateful for, frankly. It just tells me that I picked the perfect fucking time slot for this, at least for most nights. Maybe Thursday nights are the night that they fucking launched just 50 bajillion fucking planes. I don't fucking know. You are crying, I am not. Or you get the impression I'm crying from. I could cry. I don't know if I tried. Maybe I'm crying from all the smoke in my fucking eyes. Every time I light it up, it gets in my eyes a little. One more cigarette. Yeah, just one more. Just one more cigarette. Have you been in here before? Your name looks familiar. Drink water. I will. In a minute. As soon as I get in a fucking dry mouth. I'll probably take a sip here in a sec. There's another one. There's one. That one's nice and fucking loud. I feel like I've seen you in my chats before. Typewriter OP. Were you in here last night? The night before? I feel like I've seen you somewhere. Here comes Air Force One. Yeah, that was a big ass fucking plane. That was like a 747 or something. That was a fucking gigantic looking one. I don't fucking know which one it was though. I'm no expert. This is one of the. It was a bigger than normal one though. You could tell. So it was flying pretty fucking low when it was taking off. I got a pretty good look at it. That's why it's so fucking loud. So it's going pretty much right overhead. I like to do that sometimes. Turn your mind, Flair. Speak up. I'm trying to think of something to fucking talk about besides fucking Trump. What is going on? What sound is that? That is a fucking airplane noise. I live right next to a goddamn airport, so they like to interrupt the stream sometimes. Thankfully, they're not too fucking obnoxious tonight. Thank God. I was trying to talk about Trump earlier, but I feel like I've kind of said my piece on him a little bit. It's not a whole lot to fucking go over there. Talk about The Cabin in the Woods. It's a movie I was watching last night, and I was really fucking enjoying. It's on HBO. I've seen it before. I've seen it a few different times. It's a movie that I fucking love rewatching. An airplane where you are. Yeah. Yep. There sure is an airplane where I is. Watching me some of the cabin. The movie's called The Cabin in the Woods. So it's a little bit of a fucking mouthful to say, but it's a good fucking movie. It's a really good movie, actually. It's just it's a little bit satirical on the concept of horror movies and slashers and all that fun shit. Goddamn, that one's actually loud too. Sitting there watching that show last night, having a fucking blast with it. Trying to get into fucking 7. Maybe I'll try and restart it again tonight. I was getting a little bit fucking bored with it, but I do like 7. That's a fun movie as well. It's got fucking Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman in it. As for Cabin in the Woods, it's a great fucking movie. There's just so many fucking memorable moments in that movie. I love all the little fucking homages to like the Evil Dead and shit. All the fucking horror movie references and like the knockoff Pinhead, all that fun shit. You in the airport, I'm next to the airport, like a couple miles away. I love the scene with Chris Hemsworth on the fucking motorcycle. I won't give it away too fucking much if you haven't seen it, but it's probably the funniest fucking scene in the whole movie. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know. It's just a great fucking movie. It's pretty funny. It's not particularly scary for a horror movie, honestly, but I don't think it's meant to be super scary. It's got a good amount of fucking gore and shit. Lots of fucking CG. Lots of fun shit. You are hungry or not? I probably will be after this fucking stream. Got some ramen sitting over there. I'll probably go heat up. Tasty shit. You are hungry or not? Hungry. Fuck. I want your skull. I need your skull. I want your skull. It's a great fucking song. It's not a goddamn earworm song. You have man or woman. I don't have either of those things. They're not really things, I guess, but I don't have a man or a woman. Not yet. I'm single. Tell me more about Cabin in the Woods. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it, type error. Cabin in the Woods. It's a horror movie. It's a pretty like subversive shit. It's on HBO if you want to go watch it. Cause I know you've got fucking that shit. But it's like a movie where they fucking there's like a fuck you motorcycle. Sorry. It's a movie like where they fucking have like a setup where there's like this fucking organization that has to set up like a horror movie scenario throughout the entire fucking film, and they have to set it up so that like 5 people die, like 5 horror movie stereotypes die, so that they set it up. And then the setup of the movie is basically that they have a bunch of different fucking setups that all fucking fail, and the only one left is the American one. And the American one is basically like the Evil Dead scenario. Like there's 5 fucking teenagers, all like like the cast of fucking killables that you always fucking see. They all go into the cabin in the woods. One of them reads aloud from a fucking spooky goddamn book. It's not the Necronomicon. That's pretty obviously meant to be referencing that. And then they fucking awaken a bunch of goddamn zombies. And the movie kind of just goes from there. I don't want to give too much fucking away, but the scenario does not really fucking play out the way that the organization. I don't know if they actually ever actually give it a fucking name in the movie, but it's just it's like a organization that's meant to please some fucking ancient gods via sacrifice, whatever the fuck their goals are. I don't know. It's pretty good. It's got a lot of fucking twists and turns. Chris Hemsworth is in it. Sigourney Weaver's in it. She makes a cameo right near the fucking end. I fucking love her. I love seeing her in fucking anything she's in, frankly. I love Sigourney Weaver. She's one of my favorite actresses. Type rep, you can see me. Oh, type error, you can see me. Yeah, I can see you too, Donnie. Sounds interesting. What is that movie? It's called The Cabin in the Woods. It's on HBO if you've ever seen it. It's from all the way back in like 2011. And it's got a bunch of horror movie references in it near the end. I won't dare give most of them away, but they're pretty fucking clever, and they're just, I don't know. It's just a great fucking movie. If you're a fan of the fucking genre, you'll definitely enjoy it, and you'll get a few fucking laughs out of it. It's not particularly scary though, so if that's something that you're going in expecting, then yeah. Lady Ray, I respect you, ma'am. Well, thank you. I appreciate you, Mr. Downey. I've seen you in here before too. I know who you are. You're one of my regulars. It's a great movie. If you ever seen the fucking Evil Dead movies, what like I have, like I've seen the first three, and I've seen the remake as well. I tried to get into Evil Dead Rise, but I couldn't really fucking, I don't know, not as good as the fucking original trilogy. I didn't really care for the fucking Evil Dead remake that they did back in 2013. I thought that was pretty crap. Have you seen Batman 1989? I have. It's pretty good. I'm fixing to wander off to bed. Good night. You are a man or woman? I am a woman. Well, NB technically. Non-binary, trans femme. There you go. I don't normally call myself a woman, but I won't reject that fucking label. It's fine with me. Well, Batman 1989. Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. Michael Keaton's Batman. Hell yeah. He's pretty cool. I would say he's my second favorite out of the live action Batmans. Second only to Robert Pattinson. I thought he did slightly better in the suit. I wasn't really a big fan of Christian Bale, but he's not the worst. I do love the Dark Knight trilogy as well, or at least that movie. I like the Dark Knight. I also love Batman. Hell yeah, Batman's fucking cool. I might sit down and watch fucking Evil Dead 2 as well tonight, because it's also on HBO. That's a great fucking movie. If you've never seen any of the Evil Dead movies, I recommend you at least start with the first one or that one. I mean, they're both good movies. Evil Dead 2 is a lot more tongue-in-cheek, though. It's a lot more comedic, a lot more fun. Evil Dead 1 is like a straight-up horror movie, basically, more or less. Good shit. Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton are awesome. Yeah, they're pretty fucking great in those roles. Jack Nicholson is the Joker. I prefer Heath Ledger, frankly. I think he's the best on-screen Joker. And Michael Keaton, he's just great. I know some people don't like him, but I've always enjoyed his performance in that movie. And the second one, Batman Returns, I've always liked him in that role. Michael Keaton's one of my favorite actors. He was great as Beetlejuice. He was great as the Vulture. He's been iconic in so many fucking good movies. Oh, he was in fucking Jackie Brown as well. He played fucking Ray Nicolette, I believe. The ATF guy in that movie. He's always fucking enjoyable. I've seen him in a few different things. Good old Jackie Brown. That's a good movie. If you've never seen it as well. If you like fucking Tarantino shit. Which I really do. I love his shit. I love his movies. You are in a small place. Okay? Any opinions on Ninja Turtle? Yeah. I think I read the fucking novelization of the first movie, like, way back when I was a kid, and I actually really enjoyed that. I've never seen the movie. So I don't know, there's probably a lot of differences between the movie and the book. I know the first movie is considered pretty iconic, though. I need to actually sit down and fucking watch it. I've seen a few episodes of the cartoon. I mean, it's a cartoon from the 80s. It's meant to sell toys, but, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of fun. I've seen a little bit of the Nickelodeon shit that they did. It's also just kind of okay for my standards. I didn't really care for the new movies. From what little I did see, I saw the trailers and I was like, not really for me. So why are you eating cigarette, but you are a woman? Tell me women can't smoke fucking cigarettes? Shit. It's news to me. Oh, that little book is like the only novelization. It's kind of fun to read. Yeah. I remember it being a pretty good read when I was a kid. I don't know what the fuck happened to that book, though. I don't have it anymore. I do remember it being pretty fucking enjoyable, though. Pretty good shit. Pretty fun. Pretty good. Turtles. Definitely a fucking gigantic goddamn media thing in the 80s and 90s. They were fucking way bigger back then. Not really when I was alive to enjoy them. And they've kind of evolved and stuck around for a while now. I don't really know. They're not really aimed for people like me. They're aimed for a group that's slightly older than me by about 10 fucking years. Got nothing against that, but it's just not the shit that I really grew up with. I was growing up with like Power Rangers and fucking like whatever. I don't know what the modern equivalent of Ninja Turtles would really be. I guess Power Rangers would kind of be it. Power Rangers is a lot more gay though, you know. That didn't age anywhere near as well as I think Ninja Turtles did. The original cartoon from 1987 is awesome, especially the first season. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay for like one of those little like toy cartoons, similar to like Transformers and shit. I get why it's iconic. I really do. It doesn't really appeal to me though. The shit that I love from my fucking childhood, like Teen Titans, the original fucking 2003 like show. I love pretty much everything that was on Cartoon Network back in the early aughts, the early 2000s. I love all that shit, like Billy and Mandy, Codename Kids Next Door, fucking Dexter's Laboratory, Courage the Cowardly Dog, all that shit. I somehow got into Ninja Turtles even though I'm Gen Z, Utah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I mean, you know, you're into whatever you're into. I get it. I just don't really have a whole lot of like nostalgia for it, I guess. It's good. It's cool though. It's good shit. What do you mean, which country? You know what your favorite Ninja Turtle is? I think you mean who my favorite Ninja Turtle is. And, no, I don't even fucking remember who my favorite is, frankly. I know they all have, like, 4 different, like, archetypes. Like, the leader, the fucking nerd, the comedian, whoever the fucking 4th one is. I'd say if I have a favorite character out of all of them, it would definitely be fucking Splinter. Because he's the most mature. He's the most fucking badass. He's like an actual fucking samurai. So, yeah. Your lungs can be hurt. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say there. You mean my lungs? Maybe they're hurt. I don't know. I just got the fucking hiccups right now. So these things probably aren't helpful with that. You might be right, but... I know April O'Neil is also a fucking fan favorite. Because of that, you know, that old yellow jumpsuit. I like April O'Neil as well. Great character. Sexy. Maybe that's inappropriate, but I don't care. She's hot. That she is. If they didn't want me to be fucking attracted to her, they shouldn't have made her with all them goddamn curves in the original cartoon. I'm just saying. Stupid Donnie. Don't be mean. I'm gonna time you out for that. Don't be insulting nobody else. Silly type arrow. Don't be mean now. He called you stupid. I'm mostly just fucking around by doing that, but you don't need to be insulting the other fucking chatters. Throw your insults my way. Hello? Hello? Oh, I thought you blocked me for a little while. No, you're not blocked. Don't worry. I didn't block anyone from the chat. I just timed him out. That's all. Mostly just being tongue-in-cheek, frankly. SGB. I do like that channel, SGB Plays, the Let's Play channel. They're pretty fucking cool. SB. I don't know what you're talking about. What state are you from? Texas. Unfortunately. That's where I was from. Good old fucking Texas. SBI open up. What you talking about, Type Arrow? Type Arrow? I don't know how you pronounce your name. Oh man. Whatever. Yep. SBI, FBI open. What the fuck are you on? I don't know what you talking about. Type Arrow. If you don't mind clarifying, by all means. When in doubt, ride the Taiga. Okay. Maybe on its back if it'll let you. I don't know if I'd want to ride a tiger. I might cuddle up with one though. If not friend, why friend shaped? That's what I'm saying. Tell me that motherfucker right there ain't friend shaped. Come on now. She looks ready for a big old hug. You dye your hair. I do not. That's this is naturally the way it is. It's actually it's more brown than it looks on camera. On camera, it kind of looks a little more fucking black, but it's closer to like dark brown. It's always been that way. It gets a little lighter in the summer, and it gets a little darker in the fucking winter. That's how that shit goes. If I decided to dye my hair, I'd decide to dye it like something completely different, like blue. Or maybe fucking blonde. I don't know. How old are you? 27. 27 years old. I think we're gonna end it after this last one. I'm out of shit to talk about. I'm gonna try and hit at least the hour and a half mark, I think. This will be the last cigarette. Y'all got any fucking last questions, comments, concerns, all that fun shit? Type them in the chat. I'll try and address them before the half hour mark. We got about 6 minutes. So if y'all got anything that y'all are burning up, what's your favorite band? Currently it's Ghost. I would have said Sleep Token, but I like Ghost just a little bit fucking more. So a little bit more on the satanic side of things. I like their themes a lot more. Sleep Token also gets stuck in my head a fucking lot. I listen to them a lot. They're pretty good. If you'd asked me like 10 years ago, I probably told you like 3 Days Grace, which is also a good band, but I've matured past them a little bit more. They're not fucking bad though, not in the fucking slightest. Ghost is my shit though. A lot of their songs get stuck in my head all the fucking time. They're pretty catchy. What do you think of 21 Pilots? They're okay. I've heard a couple of their songs. I remember Heathens and Stressed Out. Those are both pretty good songs. Haven't really listened to much outside of them though. They're alright. That Heathen song was stuck in my head whenever that original Suicide Squad came out. It's pretty much the only good thing to come out of that fucking movie is that song, frankly. That Stress That song is just fucking, I don't know, it actually does kind of resonate a little bit. Not just me, with a lot of fucking people. It's definitely it's easily fucking relatable kind of song. But in terms of anything else that they've released, I really haven't checked them out too much, honestly. Not out of disinterest, I guess, but just like, I don't know, I'm just listening to other shit usually. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. That's the only line I remember from that song. That's a good song though. Gets stuck in my head all the fucking time. I'm probably gonna go fucking listen to it after the stream's over now. Thanks a lot, Donnie Schultz. That's okay. I like that song, so whatever. I like Nirvana. I like a lot of grunge shit. I like Alice in Chains. I like a lot of the fucking rock from the 90s. So that's kind of my favorite era, fucking rock and metal. Some of the shit from modern times kind of competes a little bit. It's just not quite as good to me though. I'll sit there and listen to Audioslave or Soundgarden or Alice in Chains or Nirvana. I don't really like Pearl Jam. I know a lot of people do like them, but I'm not really a fan. Whatever. Like me some a little bit of Black Sabbath. I've heard that fucking Paranoid album. I think it's called Paranoid or Paranoid Android, something like that. The album has War Pigs on it. That shit's pretty fucking good. I like a lot of early Metallica. I like a little bit of Megadeth. I haven't really listened to them whole fucking lot. I like your character. Thank you. I appreciate you. I want your skull. I need your skull. I want your skull. Shit. Y'all got any last questions in these last 2 minutes here? By all means, shout them out. Other than that, if I don't get to anything before then, we're gonna end the stream. So I feel like this is a pretty good place to end it. Pretty natural fucking end. We went going for about an hour and a half. Pretty good for me. I usually try to hit the 2-hour mark, but fuck it. I don't really feel like it. I don't really feel like stretching the thing rule of the fucking news all the way up to 2 hours today. I feel like I've already taken up enough of y'all's fucking time. We're gonna end it here in a sec. So I finish this last fucking cigarette. Is there anything else people want me to fucking address though? The chat's right there. Everyone who's watching, you know if I'm the only one watching. Now there's 3 other people in here besides you. You're just the only one typing in the chat, which is fine. That's okay. But for everyone who is watching and not commenting, it's fine. I want you all motherfuckers to remember something. Remember something I say every video, every stream that I've done so far. And that is that the world is in your fucking hands. Grab that motherfucker. Grab it. Hold on fucking tight. And peace the fuck out. Peace out, motherfuckers.